game. So there's a Rookie of the Year discussion right now. How should voters, like me, consider Zion Williamson for Rookie of the Year?
Well, you still have a lot of basketball left. I think it's tough, though, because it's a complete body of work. And if Ja stays healthy, which from all indications he will, I think he should be the one. But Zion, with that said, his second half of the season, how he has played, I think it's hard, Isaiah, for rookies to sort of, who haven't played in this league, to insert themselves in mid-season. It's one thing if you're a veteran and you've had some experience, but now to come in and insert yourself into the league and have the kind of impact he's having, like, that's really, really impressive. Now, I also will say, on the flip side, people are still developing the scouting report on a Zion Williamson. So once they can kind of, get a body of work and figure out how to stop him, that may or may not change. But I think if Ja continues with the way he's playing, there's just too much momentum that started. It'll be, he'll need more 35-point games, Zion, I think, for it to really be part of the conversation, in my opinion.
For me, if the Pelicans make the playoffs, if they get that 8th spot in the playoffs, they're going to have a lot of hard decisions to make for Rookie of the Year, because in the amount of time he has done it, they showed his record of 8-7, but if he can elevate a Pelicans team that has been injury-ridden all season, has not played together as a unit for a long time, and he can come in and elevate them, because the whole point is Rookie of the Year isn't necessarily the team with the best record, but if Zion edges out Ja Morant, now listen, Ja Morant coming into the season was my Rookie of the Year, and he still is. But if Zion Williamson can get the Pelicans into that 8th spot, I think there's some competition.
I think that the fact that we are even entertaining the conversation just lets you know how good and how great a player he is and what he's doing to just enter into the conversation where we can now have doubt. Because when you look at what Ja has been doing over the course of the season, and as you said, his body of work, I mean, it's been very impressive for a rookie.
Very.
But for Zion to come in at this late in the game, and then make all of us question, right, and seriously have conversation about, can he be the Rookie of the Year? It just really goes to show you how great a player Zion is and what he's doing, because he's making us question what Ja has already done.
Yeah, I ask because it's a topic of conversation out there right now. For me, he's not going to be on the ballot simply because he won't have played enough games. I don't know that you should be able to win an award if you haven't played half the NBA season, and that's where he is. It has nothing to do with what he's done on the floor so far, but I don't think it's fair to the other rookies in the class to consider 35 or 37 games a full season for an award.
It's also not unfair. Like, what does he have to do to get it?
But the thing is, you start a precedent now. Do you do it with MVP? Do you do it with all the other end of the season awards?
And I consider that for all the awards. If you haven't played a certain number of games, I'm probably not considering you for an award.
Are you proud that I didn't pick the Brotherhood?
I'm so proud.
All right.
I was expecting that. Well, with the suit,
you said
I don't know.
Proud. You said that proud, like with disgust.
I don't know, with the suit, you might.
It was excellent restraint on
your part. Is there a brotherhood in this conversation?
I mean, Zion, what's a dude?
I'm teasing.
Oh, it's like, come on, Indiana.
Always a brotherhood. There's an OG coming as well. Ron Harper, just for Candace.
Woo woo.